You are now watching and listening to a Dead End audio review. Look, man, if you have been living under a rock, you've been missing out. Me and Ken have been recording a review a day. We call it DE365 over on the Dead End Hip Hop Podcast. So make sure that you're tuned in and subscribed. This is just one of 7 that we do per week. So if you want more reviews, they're not going to be on the YouTube channel. Go over to the Dead End Hip Hop Podcast feed and go subscribe. You've been warned. Dead End Hip Hop audio review. Clipse, Lord Willin. I'm surprised this has not won or been nominated for a classic. And maybe it has been nominated, but it definitely did not win.
I'm pretty sure it's been nominated. It just hasn't won.
Yeah, it's been a while, Ken, since I've gone back to this project, like in its entirety, because there's still joints out of here that I go back to every now and again, like Virginia, Grindin'. Those are the 2 main ones. I'm not even gonna cap. Those are the 2 main ones that I go back to on this particular project. And am I gonna give y'all background? Hell, fuck no. We talk Pusha T, Malice, and Pharrell. If you don't know what the fuck that is, then go do your Googles, bro. I'm not gonna do it for you. This is classic shit here. Ken, I done forgot how nice Malice is. We haven't forgotten how nice Pusha is because Pusha's still active. But God damn it, Malice, why'd you stop?
I echo that 100% because I said the same thing. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Shit.
Man, like on Virginia, goddamn, I want to say it's Ego. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it's Ego, but fuck, Malice. I was just like, Malice was nicer. Malice was nicer than Pusha, and that's no disrespect to Pusha, but fuck, at this point in 2002, Pusha was doing his shit. So I'm not saying like he was laggy or he was just like he's not up to par. No, Pusha's giving you that shit, but Malice, Malice was on some other shit.
Yeah, I took notice too. I really did, man. Like, and I haven't listened to this in a minute. So yeah, when I put it on and the intro hit, I was like, okay, that's how you intro a fucking track. Yep. Then it went to Young Boy. So I don't know if it was Young Boy or Virginia when I perked up and I was like, wait, this motherfucker rapping his ass off. Yeah, Virginia was one of my favorite tracks on here, man. I think the thing that was interesting to me about this, listening to it, is like how bright it is.
Okay, so I'm glad you went there. Because when I was listening to this, I was like, okay, Pharrell production wise gave him a lot of dope shit. Like Virginia, that's grimy gutter. Grinding, it isn't grimy gutter, but it is what it is, right? He gave him some other shit, but what I realized on this project though, Ken, it was like Pharrell didn't give him enough grimy.
Yeah, but it still worked, and it's still a dope album. But yeah, it was really interesting, like listening back to this. And I'm like, wow, didn't people want that back then?
I think like listening to this, I feel like Pharrell was still trying to find his style overall.
He knew his style. This was his style, but it was very commercial. And when I think about Pusha T and Malice, the type of rappers they are,
it was so like Comedy Central, right?
Yeah,
like that is, it sounds like a commercial beat, but it's enough grit and grime that's like, oh shit, okay, what's about to fucking happen?
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah,
right. So that's what I mean. Like, so that's a perfect one. Grinding is perfect. Virginia's perfect. What is it? When's the last time? It's perfect, even though it sounds a bit commercial. You know what I'm saying? But it's enough grit, enough grime there where Clipse can extrapolate the little bit that's in there. Remember how like Magneto, I can't remember which fucking X-Men movie it was, but what's her name that changes all of the colors and shit, gave the guard a pill that had a little bit of metal in it, and Magneto was like, oh shit, I feel that, and he just pulled that metal up out of him and then started using that as a ball to break down the shit that they had him locked in. Like, that's how I feel it was with some of these tracks, where they feel a bit commercial and big, but it had enough in there where Clipse was like, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna hold on to, and then they made it feel more grimy. Because when's the last time? That's like the it's very it's very Neptunes.
Yeah, no, I mean, Neptunes was a huge. Yeah, when the last time it was fucking dope.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the hardest
and
one.
it is 2002, so the sound was different back then, and Pharrell and Star Trek, all them niggas were on some other shit, and I think maybe that was what made this so appealing to hear. Pusha and Malice rap the way they are over this type of production. At the time, I didn't really think about it the way that I'm thinking about it now. I didn't think about it the way I did back then, especially listening to it. It was just like putting the shit on, and the shit was fucking dope. And
see, because like the prime example, right? Like the last track, "I'm Not You." Mm-hmm. Listen to that. It's like that. What they're rapping about is super grimy gutter. But the soundscape doesn't match it, and that particular, like, there's not even an iota of grimy where they could pull it out of. But it and no disrespect to Pharrell, and this is 20 years later, 19 years later, right? So obviously Pharrell has gotten even better now, but that almost sounds like a throwaway beat to me. Like, that doesn't sound like that's and then the fact that they even had the locks on there, like, it was just.
Well, see, the Lots, but see, that's the thing. The Lots did something very, very similar when they dropped their first album, Money, Power, Respect, because of course Diddy. Yeah. So you thought you were gonna get the grimy shit that eventually came on We Are the Streets, but the Lots was very still like you think they supposed to be rapping one way, but the beats that they got and the way what they rap about are not the same. Like what is the Witches of Eastwick or something like that was what I wanted more of, but you get more of Money, Power, Respect. You get the Diddy fluff. With this, you kind of get the same thing. And it's like you kind of, I mean, we didn't know at the time, but it's kind of like you didn't really get a chance to really explore what they could really do. Yeah. Like, they still brought it with the rhymes and the raps and stuff like that. We opened the thing talking about fucking Malice was nice. We know Pusha nice. But in retrospect, thinking back, like, man, like, what if there was a little bit of more grimier shit? It's like what could have been.
What could have been.
Yeah, but I don't take away from the album. It was just an observation that I had listening back to it.
And it's also, I feel like the genre of music that Clipse was trying to make wasn't defined yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like the sound, how it should feel, that wasn't defined. Like, this was a super dope producer in Pharrell, a super dope crack group. You know what I'm saying? And you put that shit together, and it was interesting, and it worked in a lot of places, and in some places it felt a little disjointed.
Jermaine Dupri, though. That I forgot he was even on this shit, man. And when that shit popped up, I was like, this was definitely way back in the day. Yeah. When his ass popping up on a goddamn song. But yeah, I was like, wow. I it's like, he got away with that shit. Like, but Jermaine Dupri was big back then. But that kind of shows like where they were at, because Grinding was fucking everywhere. Everybody 100%. Rapped over that shit. Goddamn was a big ass motherfucking hit. So like, what Pharrell was able to do was he was able to give them a sound that could be played on the radio, and he still allowed them to be able to kind of rap about what they wanted to rap about, and the shit fucking kind of just they kind of met in the middle. So fucking Grinding and Goddamn, like, those lyrics don't go anywhere without the beat.
Oh, 100%.
The lyrics will still be dope on any other beat, but Pharrell is he was the guy that took that shit over the top
100%.
And commercialized it, intentionally or not.
Yep. It made it accessible.
Yep.
He got coke rap on the radio. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, look, they wouldn't be as big as they are if it wasn't for Pharrell.
Yep.
And I don't know if I can say that the other way around, just because, I think a producer can, be more of a chameleon and still garner success, where it's kind of like the rappers they need to take advantage of that particular opportunity because it may not come again. And I think that they did that with this project. They took advantage of the opportunity that Pharrell's on the up and up. Pharrell has a name. He's from the hometown. He sees the vision. Let's fucking work and let's grind and let's see what happens from it. And they took advantage of that opportunity. And, fucking 20 years later, if Malice still wanted to rap about this shit, he would be where Pusha is right now. If not, shit, Malice might be the nigga where, everybody trying to hit up Malice and Pusha's the afterthought. You know what I'm saying? So by Pusha staying with it, man, he's one of the top forefront motherfuckers with this cocaine rap. And you hear the foundation.
Yep. I mean, shit, I remember though, I thought Family, I thought he had nets, man. I liked Family.
Yep.
He went on the freestyle, and and I forgot all about him. But whenever I heard him rap, for whatever reason, I liked him. I was like, man, I can't wait till he drop an album. And he just didn't go anywhere.
You know what? With this project reminded me too. What T stood for in Pusha T, Push a Ton. I as much as I listen to Pusha T, I forgot. I forgot. So it was good to go back to the source material and get that nugget again. Push a Ton, man. But yeah, good project. The special version, I guess, is 15 songs with 2 grinding remixes.
Yes, sir.
So I guess essentially really 13 songs when you take out the remixes. About an hour or so. How do you feel? What are your favorite songs on this joint?
The intro. Virginia, Grinding Goddamn, When the Last Time, and that's it.
Got you. So yeah, for me, give me Virginia, Grinding Goddamn, Family, Freestyle, When's the Last Time, Comedy Central. Yep. But look, man, Clipse, classic album. If you're a patron and you haven't nominated this and you're at the nomination level, go ahead and nominate this again. I don't mind re-reviewing this with the rest of the fam. Dope project. I really forgot how dope Malice was. Do you guys listen to this consistently? If you haven't, when's the last time? Have that conversation with me and Ken on Twitter or any other social media. Make sure you mention us. We appreciate the support, guys. We are at 1,000 downloads a day. Help us to get to 2,000 downloads. Let's do it organically. You share. We'll continue to post. We'll do what we do on our end. We'll make sure that we give you another review tomorrow. But yeah, man, just continue with the support. We're going to continue to do what we do. We'll catch you tomorrow. We out. Peace.